Well, guys, as much as it pains me to say this, Fisch is cooked. Gone are the days when we would load into Fisch with our flimsy rod, no money, and just explore the game wondering what quests we could do, what fish we could catch, and where our journey would take us. It has no life. Fisch's player count has seen an insane drop the past 2 days. Now, before I get into this, please consider subscribing because videos like this take a lot of work and I genuinely want to see this game succeed. Now let's get into it. Following what was supposedly their biggest update in the game's history, the player count has reached all-time lows of around 70,000 concurrent players. But never fear, Noct is here! Now, I'm no developer, I don't make games, but I'm blessed enough to have a large community that has spoken out. So dear Fisch devs, let me tell you what you need to do. First things first, this game's progression system is terrible! So let's look at the first sea, for example. The first level rod you get is the no life rod. If you don't have a rod better than this at level 500, you're not even playing the game right. But even beyond that, you unlock trading in this game at level 15. And considering you can unlock pretty much any island or any area at any level in this game, that means a new player at level 15 could theoretically have a Tempest Rod if their friend helps them. That ruins the progression and longevity of a game. Now let's talk about this excuse for an update, C2. The progression here is even worse. Actually, you could argue this isn't even progression. This is a reset. We didn't progress at all. If anything, we regressed. They take all our money, make all of our old rods not even usable, your old fish can't sell, and the whole world here is extremely lacking. Like when C2 was announced, or when it first came out, I saw people comparing it to like Blox Fruits and their progression system. No! It's not comparable in the slightest! This place sucks! To be 100% honest, the only genuine progression this game has is with the boats. And that stops at level 50. So how can they fix the issue of progression? Well, starting with the rods, pretty much all of these rods would need a stat rework. The progression for rods is extremely unclear, and most new players are going to have the Ethereal Prism Rod well before they get to the no life rod, because leveling up in this game is difficult, while earning money in this game is extremely easy. As much as people might not like to hear it, this game needs some sort of clear island, fish, and rod progression system. Because the way it is right now, where new players can essentially access the last spot in the game pretty much instantaneously, isn't gonna cut it. Take Blox Fruits for example. I'm in the second sea here currently, and I can access pretty much any area, but this enemy is significantly stronger than me. So while I'm not restricted from going to every single place, the stronger enemies prompt me to stay where I'm supposed to be and progress through the game. So how could this concept be applied to Fisch? I don't really know, but they're the ones making millions of dollars off this game, so they should freaking find out some ideas on how to do this. Another big thing is the leveling. Why are some fish from 6 updates ago giving me the same XP as fish from the most recent updates? Any normal person would think that with the progressing updates, the fish would get progressively more XP, and they kind of do, but they also kind of don't. This makes leveling super difficult at higher levels, and the only thing we get for these levels are some rods that are worse than the rods we already had. It just doesn't make sense. I need to level up 500, 750, 1,000, or even 2,500 times to get rods that are worse than a rod I can get super quickly with a money method. They make leveling up super challenging and give no incentive for us to do it. Another thing I'm not understanding are these crazy fish and boss fights. They've been doing this consistently since the Megalodon. And you know what else has been consistently happening since the Megalodon? Their player count has been dropping. Like, yes, these huge fish are super cool, and I'm sure they put a ton of effort into them. But good, high quality games perform well and have longevity. These boss fights and crazy fish that they're adding, yeah, they're cool, but it doesn't get rid of the problem that we're having. The game is bad. The last thing I think needs to happen is some fish need to be like level locked. Like level 15 players should not be able to accept a Scylla that sells up to like 4 million coins. Because realistically, if you're level 15, making that much money from like a trade from like your friend or whatever, and then you get the best stuff, you're not gonna come back. And then tying in with the leveling and trading, I think macroing needs to be stopped. Something needs to stop with that. It's not good for the game at all. And it just takes the fun out of the game for a lot of people. And there needs to be an actual trading system. There's too much scamming, and scamming causes people to quit the game. Simple as that. This game has just lost some of the fundamentals that it had, which made it such a good game to begin with. So here's what they need to do. They need to push back their next big update and give us a quality of life update. It doesn't matter how many cool bosses, fish, or stuff they add. None of that matters. They're not understanding this. No one cares about that unless you're like some like brain dead person that just wants a big cool fish. A game cannot survive like that, so we need to push back whatever they have planned, because I guarantee on everything, that's what they had planned. It's probably going to be some big fancy freaking, I don't know, like octopus. Who knows? And this animal update was trash. Let's be real here. Adding the Ninja Turtles to this game isn't going to fix it. We need to go back to the fundamentals, what made it good, and do that. We don't need crazy amounts of content every single update. We need high quality content. Like back when they would add like an island, like Forsaken or something like that. That wasn't very much content, but we messed with it. Like we liked it. It was fun. And maybe I'm speaking for myself here, but these freaking like lab experiment fish that they just added and the kitty cat quest are not gonna fix the game. Every update, we get freaking 4 times as much Robux items as we do genuinely good content. Tap in with your audience, figure out the issue, because reality is the people that play the game know what the game needs better than the developers do. And I'm saying that directly to them. You guys don't know what we want because I'm pretty sure you guys don't play the game like the people that play this game play the game. So listen to those people. Ta-ta, bayo.